I'm Cleo Prickett. I'm the designer and creator of Cleo Prickett brand. It all really started in London College of Fashion, where I studied for my degree for 3 years. I got to do amazing internships throughout that time, which really solidified my love for fashion and my confidence in my design and work. Got to work for the likes of Matthew Williamson, drawing for their print designs for their collections. It was an exceptional experience to get as an intern. And yeah, did a little stint at Alexander McQueen as well, and went through my degree in London and created a final collection, and went on afterwards to do a paid internship with Roland Murray, which really was where I kind of found my feet in fashion learning. I really loved the industry and how it worked. And I did another 5 years in the industry as a professional, got a job with Mary Katranzu, one of the absolute revolutionaries of print design, and I became one of her print designers for 1.5 years, and again just learned and experienced so much working with a really exceptional brand. From there I went on to be a freelance designer for a while, and then came back to Roland Murray, where I did 2 years as assistant designer among a very small design team, and got to work with Roland every day, which was an exceptional experience. And just being around such perfectionists in the business, I got to learn a huge amount and really became a very confident designer in there, and learned a very varied throughout with all my experience, but especially there you got to see so much. I became a very diverse kind of designer. My brand is very quality driven. I believe using kind of high quality fabrics, and in general all natural fibres, like such as this wool. It's 100% wool jacquard, a very unique fabric. I got it from this amazing Savile Row supplier in London, who have been very supportive of my brand and given me access to these amazing textiles. The techniques I use would be kind of high-end tailoring techniques. There's a thing called the fusing process, where you have to fuse all the fabric with basically another fabric, which is something I do. I use the best kind of fusing. It's all tested beforehand to make sure it doesn't change the shape, but it adds durability and structure to the fabric and to the whole overall look. So Irish journalists actually described me very well, my design ethos, as a maximalist and a minimalist. I thought those words were, it was kind of words I was searching for a long time to explain. I like weaving together those two opposites, and for example this shirt, it's the workwear shirt. It's a very kind of simple shape, one of my simplest shapes, and quite workwear looking, but then it has this really bold contoured stripe in bright kind of rusty orange, and this kind of mustard plaid over it. The whole look is worn like this for one of my shoots, and you can see it's quite a showstopper when you see it all together. But again, on their own, they're kind of quite minimalist shapes. They're, you know, again, very simple, elasticated waistband, kind of straight leg, all about comfort. Yeah, it's always about finding a balance with me, kind of taking opposites and distilling it down into something that's accessible and kind of somewhat edible. Yeah, so that's a good way to describe how I work with clothes and colour, and picking my textiles and picking which textile to go with which design.